Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to Flight of the Owls, our custom modded server. And it's been a little while. It's been like a week, a little over a week since the last episode. I've been doing some work. I kind of took a break from some of our main series. I was getting a little burnt out and also had some things that I wanted to get done. One of them was actually updating the mod pack here. So we have a few changes. One of them is that we no longer have the Hungry Animals mod. Which means we no longer have grass growing everywhere, which is kind of nice. That's sort of one of the main reasons why it is gone. Also, animals no longer starve, which is kind of the other big thing. So that means we can actually farm animals, and they're not quite as big of a pain to deal with. Where's the skeleton? The little head crab. Get over here. Which is really nice. The main reason why I decided to get rid of it was actually like exploring around. There was like no more animals in the wild. They were all gone because they all starved to death. Plus the grass was really annoying. So decided to get rid of it. It didn't really add anything to the mod that was super useful, or to the mod pack. What else do we do? We added I think 4 new mods. We added Pneumaticraft. We can look in here. I guess, well, first off, let's start with this one since I'm already here. We added Fossils and Archaeology Revival, which is a dinosaur mod. Some people on the server were requesting dinosaurs. There's some flying dinosaurs, so it sort of fits a little bit. It was definitely something that I was considering. I like the... I do like the dinosaurs, and I like the fossil mod. I was debating between this and Jurassic Craft. But it looked like for 1.7, Jurassic Craft wasn't quite finished. I think they're focusing more on like 1.8. So we decided to go with the Fossils and Archaeology, which means we get dinosaurs, which is really cool. I don't know how much I'll be breeding dinosaurs or hatching dinosaurs or whatever. I would like to get into it because I haven't really checked it out yet in all the mod packs that I've had this. But I love like the fossils, being able to place them on the ground, and it just makes like a dinosaur skeleton. Those are really cool, and there's some cool like wall decorations that I can get as well. So I'm looking forward to that. We also added, like I said, Pneumaticraft, which is just a machine mod that deals with like air pressure. So there's like a pressure chamber that you can make things in. The main reason why I added this was because of the drones. I kind of noticed we didn't have a whole lot of automation in the pack, and there was a few mods I was looking into, but I decided Pneumaticraft I thought would be the most fun. I've had fun with it in the past, mainly in Crash Landing. I used it quite a bit, so I thought it might be kind of an interesting mod to have in here and kind of a fun mod to use. Another mod was the Extra Utilities mod, which was requested by some people on the server. This just adds a whole bunch of useful items, some different power generation. There's some like the chandelier and the I think it's the mega torch or something like that. This thing, Magnum torch, that will stop mob spawns within a large radius. There's bedrockium. There's these unstable ingots, which are kind of interesting. Lots of different colors of things. You can get colored glowstone or soul sand, cobble, coal. What is this? Lapis celestis albus white. I don't know exactly what those are, but that's kind of interesting. Okay, there's an ender quarry, which I've never used before, but I'm assuming it's some sort of quarry. That might be interesting to check out for digging large areas up. The filing cabinet is really nice for holding a whole bunch of items. One thing I'm actually really excited with this mod pack, or with this mod, is the dark glass. It's just glass, but it doesn't allow light through, so it's good for like for mob spawners or mob farms. And then finally, the last pack, or the last mod that we added was what is it? The Mega Plant mod? Plant Mega Pack, that's what it is. It's just a pack that adds a whole bunch of planter decorations. There's some new plants out in the wild, lots of climbing plants, a lot of interesting things. It actually reminds me a lot of garden stuff. It almost seems to have more than garden stuff though. So we have lots of like plant-like decoration things now in the pack. Should be a lot of fun to play around with. But anyways, so last episode we were working on our airship, and you can sort of see it over here. Obviously, I got it to fly because it's over here now. And yeah, this is what it looks like now. We were having a little trouble making it fly. It was too big, so I had to decrease the balloon size. It's not bad though. It's not quite as nice as I had it before. The ropes are like the way that those kind of worked out. They're very straight up and down, which I don't like. I really like the way that the ropes looked before, but it's not too bad. It'll work. I might even change some of these a little bit, but for now, it does just fine. And we can fly this thing. Now, the original plan was to make a dock. I cleared out a bunch of trees on top of this mountain, because I was gonna make a dock like right in that area and park my airship over there. There's one problem though. Whoops! Ow, that hurt. Okay, let's eat some food here. I was trying to get my glider out. There's one problem, and that is with these carpenter blocks on here. These don't quite work very nicely. If we do this, we can assemble the ship. So we got 1868 blocks. We are 51% air balloons, so we only need 40% to fly. We got plenty there. And we can do mount ship, and that turns it into an airship. So you can see a lot of these blocks disappeared. Those are all the carpenter's blocks. They are gone. But we can turn this thing around pretty nicely and fly it very slowly. You can speed up flight with with steam engines. The only problem, and I actually have a couple of steam engines here, but the only problem is they use up a lot of fuel very quickly. So it's not quite, I don't know if it's, well, with this thing, it's not super worth it at the moment because I don't have a whole bunch of fuel. Oh, it looks like Mofuck's got a Brachiosaurus. You could kind of see it there. There, it popped in, just over there in the trees. But yeah, so we got this thing. We can go down into the water. It can fly, it can sail, it's magical. It goes very slow though, but it's still really cool being able to just fly around. And like I said, if we had lots of coal, which eventually we will, I'll figure out some way to get massive amounts of coal. We can actually get this thing cruising around, or maybe a future ship cruising around. I want to get this thing down in the water though, but we can jump out of this thing and kind of fly around, maybe? We're like stuck. Oh, we have a parachute. Why do we have a parachute? That's weird. I guess that's with Galacticraft. Gave us a parachute just because. But yeah, there's the airship. It looks kind of cool. I like it. We can't really like fly around inside of it because it becomes like one giant entity. But if we right click on it, then we can go back at the helm. So let's keep bringing it down to the water here, because I want to try something. But like I said, we couldn't park it over there because the carpenter blocks are strange. Like, if I parked it up there, I'd want it to be facing this way. Now, if we, let's see, let's align the ship and then dismount or disassemble. Dang it, dragon. Get out of here. This guy causes some trouble. Maybe we should actually safari net you. We'll leave you. Just stay here, please. You are on roam. Why are you on roam? All right, let's safari net him. There we go. And back to the ship. So all of the carpenter's blocks are rotated now. If we come down here, even like the logs are all rotated. I'm not sure if vanilla logs will do the same, but definitely with these Thaumcraft great wood logs, they all rotate, and all these walls are the wrong way. So they only stay in the orientation that they were originally. So I built this thing facing that way. So all of these walls, you know, they would have been facing They're the same way they would be facing if they were that way, or if this ship was that way. So yeah, that kind of wrecks this thing. I always have to park it in a certain direction. And let's turn it, actually. So let's mount the ship. Just kind of turn it around. Go over here, and let's align it and dismount. There we go. So now everything is fixed, now that we have it aligned the correct way. It's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, we gotta be careful with this thing. I thought, I didn't have that happen before. I know I had it in the water over there before. That's strange. So, yeah. We have a ship. It works. I was looking up names for this, and I have decided to go with the name Rocinante, which was a suggestion from Alex Pope. So, Rocinante. Just because it sounded interesting, I suppose. Done renaming. So you can actually name it in there, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, we have to christen it, right? That's the thing, right? Where you, like, break a champagne bottle over it or something. Boom. A nice speed potion. You have been christened. The Rocinante. Very interesting. And one thing I wanted to try out with this now is we have the Archimedes ships mod, but we also have the ships mod, which uses this helm. And there's also this epic ship block. I could have actually probably used a smaller one. Yeah, this can go up to 10,000 blocks with the epic ship. But it is actually kind of the cheapest one. If we look at the ships mod, right now at least. Because I tried medium, which is just gold around that. And that wasn't big enough. I think it was like 400 blocks for that. And we have 700. At least that's what it says. Which actually, ooh. Wait. If we look at this again. Oh, we have 1800. Before it said like 700 out of 400 for some reason when I put this in. So if we look at that, the next size up requires lapis, and I don't have any lapis. And that requires lapis. That requires lapis, so I had to make this one because I actually have diamonds. So we have an epic ship here, and it actually is really cool. It shows you like the whole ship, everything on there. And on here, this is where you can control it from. We don't actually have any propulsion. No propulsion methods found. For propulsion, you need sails, and apparently these don't count as sails. Hey, Kami. So I don't think we'll be able to move this at all. There is like a paddle you can make, but I doubt we can paddle this thing. So what happens if we launch the ship? Oh gosh. Okay, that was weird. So it's actually like floating now. The cool thing about this is you can actually like walk around it, and it floats in the water. It actually like displaces the water, so the water is kind of pushed aside. That is really cool. That's really interesting. But I don't think we can drive it. Like I clicked on this thing. Yeah, A and D are to turn. WS are to move, but we can't actually move at all. It won't let us, not unless we had sails. I thought there was engines for this, but I guess not. So, man, my frame rates are bad. Aligned to launch direction, yes. Away from solid blocks, yes. So if we dock the ship here, hopefully we're fine. Hopefully everything works fine. It hasn't docked yet, has it? I think it's still working. Yeah, it still says this whole thing is an entity. Uh-oh. Dock ship. It's not docking. My frame rate is so bad right now. It's working real hard. And we're back, and everything is pretty good, although it did wreck the water. Oh, wait, it actually... Ooh, the water fixed. I just, I went and docked this thing, or I turned this into an Archimedes ship. But the water was, like, all displaced from the ship's mod ship. But yeah, so 1,800 blocks might be a little too much for the ship's mod. It is very interesting, though. I want to play around with that a little bit later. I still have that I'll have to fix, but other than that, not too bad. So anyways, let's just leave her here for now, the Rocinante, and let's head over to spawn. We've there's been some work going on over here. Why is it so dark here? It's like, you know, weird. I guess just not updating. It's a little dark over here though. Eros has started building in spawn, which our spawn area we're gonna be building right in this area, which is right next to spawn. I mean, the actual spawn is like right there. But Eros has been working on a little pizzeria here, which is very nice. I love the nether brick, and she's got these cool, like the big furnace here, which is nice, or the oven for the pizzas. Very cool. These saloon doors, not salon. Saloon doors are really cool. I like it a lot. I'm excited to see it finished and to go there to get some pizza. But we're going to be starting over here today, putting up something. We had our Tinker's Smeltery, our community smeltery right around here. And I tore that all down, and we're going to move it into this building here. We're going to make like kind of an industrial smeltery building, a very small factory. It's going to be kind of rounded. We're going to have a giant smokestack where the smeltery is actually going to go. It's going to be right in this area. And we'll have everything that we need for Tinker's Construct inside. So if people want to come and if they need to make some stuff and they don't have their own smeltery, which I think most people actually do now. Well, I think Be Happy does, Mofuck does, and Eros has one. But Tiger Kami and I don't have one yet. So I'm going to work on this a little bit, and we'll get this built up nicely. Well, our smelter is coming along quite nicely, I would say. I got a few things I need to do. I really like this smokestack. It's very industrial. Maybe it's a little too colorful. I'm not sure. It's hard on these slopes though, because you don't get the connecting texture. So like this block, it looks like this, just patterned. So I wanted to do something different there. I thought the caution colors or the caution textures look kind of cool. And then on the sides we got this cool like cobblestone chisel, which just looks like a stone brick, kind of a rougher stone brick. And then this these are stone bricks, kind of very interesting. What is it called? Modern neutral masonry. Looks kind of cool. And then I have the same thing on the roof, but a brown one instead of the neutral, or like kind of gray and brown. I have some problems with that. I am going to change that out. What I'm going to use is, let's see, is this grown? Yeah, this is grown. I need to grow some of this so that I can make, we can make some more of that. Let's place this down. But I need to grow some more nether wart so that we can make this seared brick, which is actually a smeltery block like these. It's like the nether version. And I like the way that these look. And I was looking for like another dark brown brick, and saw these and was like, yes, that makes perfect sense. So if we come up here, whoop, ouch, and just like replace some of these, I think that's going to look a little bit better. You're going to have a different texture than this, which is good. It's going to be a nice darker brown. The other problem I had with these bricks is actually just like in the roof line, how like this texture stops right at the corner there, and then you have the roof up there. I don't like the way that looks. And so what I want to do is cut them in half. Let's see, that's not where those are. These are here. What I want to do is cut them in half and have like this block be half the roof, half the stone, like that. The only problem is with these is that they have no texture when you cut them. So there's some blocks that do that. I don't know why. I think this one has like half. Oh no, that one works. I know there's some like textures that just, for whatever reason, don't work. Like, I think these, unless they fixed it. Yeah, like that one has no texture. Whereas, like, a lot of the other factory blocks do. So I don't know why that happens. But it does. But if we take these blocks, we can cut them in half. Let's see, there we go. Did we get both of them? I think so. Where'd it go? I think I picked one up. It's just not updating up there. But I can take these blocks, cut them in half. And I can take, let's see, I don't have any cobble. There we go. I can take these, Nope, not those. These. And I can cut those in half. Whoop. Do that. And then we can take this out. And should be able to do like that. That's right, you can't place these while shifting. So then we'll have something like that. And then, you know, that could go like that. So the roof will kind of hang over a little bit, and that'll make that'll make this a lot nicer. The roof won't look so awkward. So that's cool. I like that a lot. And then I just made some custom doors with the molasses doors. Check those out. Oh, I like the way that those look. They have these factory blocks and then these glass panes. So this is for the frame and for the bottom pane, or the bottom of the door, and then this is for the top of the door. So that just looks sexy. Oh yeah. And then inside we have the smeltery. It's pretty high up there. Got lots of room in here. And then I have the tank for the lava back there. And I made a lava drum, or I made a drum, which is from the extra utilities mod. These things are, I think, a little cheaty almost. They do require quite a bit of iron. It's like 7, 9, 11, 17 iron for one of these, but they hold 256 buckets, which is ridiculous. That's a lot of lava for that. And then I have some hardened fluid ducts. I accidentally put normal fluid ducts here first, but with the new thermodynamics, those explode when you put hot things in them. So I had to upgrade them. But we have a nice fluid duct there that's heading into the wall, and then it heads down over there to the tank. So we have lots of extra lava to keep this smeltery running. Oh, I need to fix this a bit. Well, let's, I'm gonna have to put those blocks there. Actually, I don't have, so that's this one. So put that there, and maybe put that there. That should work. And then we'll put that down. So now that, now you don't see anything through there. Very nice. So, yeah, we're almost done here. I want to put some windows in. Like there will be a window here. Probably use micro blocks and probably just use the same glass that I had over there. And I'll probably put a window over here maybe too, I think. Probably not one in the back. And then I got to move all of the Tinker's Construct tables in here, some storage. I want to put all the Tinker's Construct books. I got a bookcase. Made a nice fuse wood one. I thought it'd look kind of cool. So I might put that, probably not over here. Probably stick that, because all the tables are going to be like right over here, so we'll stick that up there or something. So we can have all the Tinker's Construct books here, and I'll get this finished up. And there she is, I suppose. For now, at least. I'll probably mess around with it a bit more. Is that just not an updated block? Let's see. Yeah, just not updated. That happens every once in a while. You just... The visuals, the texture doesn't quite update. But yeah, I got the roof all put in. I like it. I definitely like it. I like the dark brown. I kind of forgot that on these slants we can't really do the half and half, which sort of ruins the look. But I like it better this way than having the stone brick texture there. So that's what I'm gonna go with. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. And I put a little ash cloud up here. Oh, do I not have my... No, I don't have my my jetpack on me. That's fine. But yeah, I have a little bit of a ash cloud. I might play around with that too. I thought I grabbed a whole bunch of ash from the nether. Those blocks, they spawn in the nether in clouds, by the way. I might play around with it a little bit more. And actually, really, we'd probably be getting wind from like the water there up this way and going up the mountains. So the smoke would actually be going pretty much up that way. If I wanted to be realistic about it. Let's see what else. We got the windows in here. I wanted to do some microblock windows like I usually do, but I can't microblock these blocks. You know, this one here. So instead, I just put it on the outside here. With these carpenter blocks, you can like put a layer on them. So I put a little layer on the sides there, and then we have the microblock windows, and of course our fancy door. And this is what the inside looks like. Got our smeltery. I put a bunch of the drying racks around the outside just because. These are glowstone chisel variants, half slabbed or slabbed using microblocks. So those are just kind of nice little lighting fixtures up top. We got a bunch of tool storage, extra tool storage up here. All of our tables, our patterns, some random like tool parts or like materials to build tools with. Just some random things in here. I did have the tools in there, but then I put those up. All of our metals that we have in here. And then over here we have a bunch of patterns for the smeltery. And then this thing is really cool. This is a Bibliocraft clipboard. And if I shift right click, it takes it off. I can look at it and I can write in it. So I can write things in here. You know, pretty cool. So I wrote down all of the alloys that you can make. And sadly, they didn't all fit in one page, which sort of bothers me. But here it is. So we got bronze, aluminum brass, alumite, pig iron, manulin, and invar. And I can put that, shift right click to put it back on the wall. And you can, I don't think you can type it all while it's on the wall, but you can check mark. You know, it's kind of made to be like a to-do list almost. So you can put check marks or X's, and then you can turn the page on here too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I put that information up there just because, or so that people know what will mix together to make alloys if they're putting stuff in here. Then we have all the books in here as well. Those are all 5 of the Tinker's Construct books. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that'll work quite nicely. Like I said, I'll probably play around with it a little bit. I don't know if I can do anything to really fix that, but if I could figure something out, I might play around with the ash cloud a little bit, but for the most part, I'm liking it a lot. And I needed a whole bunch of nether wart for this stuff, and I was very sad that we can't bone meal nether wart, but I remembered extra utilities, you know, the new mod we just added. We can actually make this watering can, and this thing basically speeds up the random tick speed. So you can use this to make things grow faster, even if that thing can't be bone mealed. So if we just sit here and hold right click, there, yeah, now everything is growing up. So we can make nether wart grow faster. We can make like sugarcane, cactus grow faster. You can make, you know, stuff that can be bone mealed. You can make grow faster as well. I wonder, this hemp isn't growing. Like, it's only growing 1 tall, but I thought it should grow taller than that. Because when you break these, you only get 1 back. So you only get 1 there. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But if we come over here to, like, the sugar cane, we can break some of that and then start watering it with the watering can. And we should see it grow. It still takes time, but it should speed it up. Here. There's 1. It's kind of hard to, like, really, you know, show for certain, because that could have just been random, but yeah, it definitely seems to be working here. And there's another one. So yeah, it definitely speeds it up. So that's pretty cool. We got another building to add to spawn. I think that's pretty neat. I like it. For the most part, I like it. Like I said, I'm still not entirely sure on the roof. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I really do like this building. I might actually, now that I look at it, I might just bring this all the way across. Get rid of the brick there. It might look better that way. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will see you in another episode. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And goodbye, peoples.